right to health, right to information, right to representation at the lowest local governance, the Panchayat Raj, Gram Panchayats. The award intends that we focus on a work on the right to health, especially with the excluded in the society. We have been addressing the right to health mainly, or rather, most of our work is done by strengthening the people's institutions and the government structures. And in terms of health, we have been for over a few years engaging with the statutory village health and sanitation committees, which is now renamed or broadened with its mandate with village health, sanitation and nutrition committees. We have been now this award will prompt us or will allow us to get into in a more systematic way into see that these village health, sanitation and nutrition committees function well by delivering what they are meant to do, what they are expected to do, by delivering the services, the health which they are mandated to do. I was very much pleased to hear when Mr. Thierry, the Consul General, spoke of the flag and explaining the flag, French flag represents the values of liberty, equality and fraternity. I had known so far that these were the slogans of the French Revolution in 1789, but that it is also included into the preamble of the French Constitution in 1946 is a new knowledge to me. And I would like to add here that our Indian Constitution, maybe with the inspiration from the French Constitution, and definitely as our architect of the Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, would say these were the values we gathered or we are cherishing from the tradition of Buddha. And to the credit of Buddha, Ambedkar, Dr. Ambedkar, he has added another value to liberty, equality and fraternity. And that is also, I think, very, very meaningful and significant. And that is justice. Because there cannot be justice without equality, or equality cannot be there without justice. Or all these four values are linked to each other and one cannot be found without the other. And this is our constitutional preamble. This is the mandate of the Constitution, and it is also very much our desire that in our organization that we try to promote these values in our daily living, in our organizational structure and the functioning of the organization. And just, I was also, on a personal note, I was happy to note that these three colors, the blue, white and red, I don't know, I had to know from you which color stand for what, liberty and fraternity and equality. And recently, last September, Jivika, we devised a flag for ourselves. I think I'll better share that. But that has 7 colors. And the arrangement of the colors is this way. The black and the white at the two extremes. The black to show the extreme poverty and exploitative situation of the bonded laborers, and white as the symbol of freedom and liberty and life of dignity and fullness, enrichment. And then following that, the colors of red and green. Red as symbol of change, and green as prosperity. And following that, the colors of blue and yellow, I am mixing up with the order. Blue as symbol of work, and yellow as a symbol of awareness and new knowledge. And in the center, binding all these values, the sacrifice, the orange color, because unless sacrifice, the spirit of sacrifice is there, no organization or no work for human rights can take place. And again, I don't want to go long. Again, this award will help us to strengthen our resolve to work for the most marginalized in our society. We will continue to do this. And in this context, I would just like to highlight one particular aspect of our work on modern labor. Recently, our National Human Rights Commission sent an advisory on December 8 last year, 2021, and the advisory notes that bonded labor is not restricted to agriculture and brick kilns, that it is found also in shopping malls, in construction sites, in massage parlors, call centers. This is a great, we welcome this advisory. It is a great, I think, fillip to the work on bonded labor, because many in India, especially the public, especially the people in the cities and in the government authorities who are mandated to implement the Bonded Labor Act, they say there is no bonded labor. Where is bonded labor? What you are talking about bonded labor? And now the Human Rights Commission says bonded labor is there very much in the cities, the call centers, and it is calling up the authorities to do their duty. And I think we thought our work will wind up soon, but I think there is a lot to do. There are, especially the human rights of the most marginalized, and that too among the Dalits and the tribals. There is a lot to do, and we are happy that French Republic has been standing for affirming human rights, not only as a nation and in the European Union, and also promoting human rights all over the world. We thank you, and again, I extend my gratitude on behalf of all our Jivika and Union family to France.